Hello guys, NautoAce here, and I want to give my thoughts on, of course, the Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase for June 28, 2022. And for me, I keep my expectation at check because I learned this long time ago that you get too excited and they show something that is not to your liking, to whatever you're waiting for. You get emotional and you don't think right to some extent there. So going in here, I knew they're gonna have some good third-party games, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? If it comes, cool. If it's not, whatever. Maybe, like I said, I'm in my mid-40s. I'm old. My back hurts. Tired. You get the idea. But to some extent, somebody who's probably younger, who loves Nintendo, everything. Yes, it is understandable that when you saw the partner showcase in 2020, people were not happy, even though there were some games for everyone to some extent, in my opinion. Final Fantasy Legend Collection, people who like that, maybe I guess the OG. Shin Megami Tensei 3 is on the PS4 and on the Switch. Kingdom Hearts Rhythm game, again, maybe not so much. Rogue Company, free-to-play first-person shooter. Okay, maybe even the October, the September, Monster Hunter Rise, Bravely Default 2. They had something to some extent, but I guess, again, it kind of showed that even, again, I'm sorry to say, nothing personal, no hate to Switch Force. He even kind of said it like, well, where is Donkey Kong? Where is Mario? Where's Zelda? Where's the first-party games? And again, I go back to this thinking, do you want third party or do you want first party? Do you want both? What do you expect when they show a partner showcase? What do you want from Nintendo? It's confusing. I know people are upset that, oh, the lack of third party because of the GameCube, the Wii U. You saw what happened there. Now people are sort of agitated because where's the next Donkey Kong? Where's the next first party game? Where's the info on Mario Striker, the new characters, Wii Sport, whatever, etc., etc., etc. It's so confusing, but you know, it is what it is there. For me personally, I just say, yeah, whatever, I'm moving on. I mean, that's really the best course of action to anyone. So instead of harassing them to some extent, you know, at least just be critical, do a critical, considerate response. Best course of action is, if you're not going to be critical about them, you're not going to be constructive, just leave them alone. They have their own frustration. They have their own story about it, why X, Y, and Z. It is what it is there. So for me, what do I think about the partner showcase? It was good. There were games that's going to be for me, and I think for most of them too. And one of them, I called it. I said 2023 is going to be a MEGAMAN anniversary. I had a feeling people wanted this since 2020, and I'll explain it later. So before I start with the US version of the partner showcase, they did show something in Japan, that one exclusive, and that is Monster Rancher Kaiju, and it's all about the monster from that game battling each other like in a kaiju battle. So it is what it is. Graphic-wise, didn't really look good for what it is, but again, it's in Japan right now. It is what it is there. And also another side note in this one, I just want to insert this. So in a previous Nintendo Direct, I can't remember which one, in the Japanese side, there was a Shin-Chan game exclusive on the Switch in 2021. Apparently, out of nowhere, I did not think this was going to be possible. I was going to say, nah, this is going to be a Japanese exclusive. This is it. But apparently, this August, that game is going to come out in the West, not only in the Switch, but on the PS4 worldwide. And you might say, what do you mean worldwide? Well, worldwide as in the PS4 version is going to be worldwide. Switch version, of course, it's been out since 2021. But yeah, I didn't see that coming. The Shin-Chan game, that will be interesting. There is a Shin-Chan game. It was an endless runner. It's funny. Get it when it's cheap, but it's mindless fun. But it is funny if you're a fan of the anime. So with that said, here are my thoughts on the US side. The first, they showed Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Yes, overkill. I have to agree with RG85 and Switch Force. This one, you've been showing this time and time again. Enough. We get it. I get it. It's gonna come out, you know, in the 30th. The update, they're gonna have a lot of new feature for the base game. It's enough. Like, relax. The game's gonna be out. Chill. So the rumored 2018 game finally been revealed. So it wasn't really Red Dead Redemption. A lot of people thought. But I thought so because I forgot that, oh yeah, there was another game there. So apparently the other rumor, and I didn't mention it because I just didn't think about it until they said it. Nier Automata, the end of Yorha edition. Yes, so this one actually did came out on the PS4 and the Xbox. So backstory is, in 2018, Nier Automata was a PlayStation 4 exclusive. Weird. And then I think a year later, 2 years, and the Xbox version came out with all the DLC. So now it's going to be on the Switch. Granted, it's 30 frames per second. However, they did compensate with one thing. There will be some sort of content from Neon White. So if you saw the little piece of the trailer in the end, 2B was wearing that fox mask, and then the stage is like black and white, which is from Neon White. So cool. Again, am I going to get it for $40 digital only? No. You can get the PS4 version, the year edition, for $20 on Amazon right now. So again, unless Switch is your only console, this is for them. So at least great option is there. Also, the next one that I am interested is Super Bomberman R2. Yes, so the sequel to the first one, multi-plat, thank goodness, because the first one was a Switch exclusive. Later on, they did port it, and sale-wise, nah, it was just there. It is what it is there. However, they're integrating the features from Bomberman R Online, which that game is going to be shutting down soon. Plus, they have a new mode that's going to be isometric. So you can have Bomberman, and one of the players is going to be like a mastermind, putting traps on the bomb maze, and competition. So interesting. Kind of pull a Nintendo Land Architect multiplayer. Resident Evil Resistance kind of did that too. So there you go. Interesting. Can't wait for it. 2023. So the next one. This is the one I said. I talked about it before in a different video. MEGAMAN Anniversary. I have a feeling it's going to be in 2023. And it would be awesome. They're going to release a lot of MEGAMAN collection. One of them, including myself, said, we want, everybody wants a network collection. And they did it for 2023 for the PS4, Switch, and PC. Yes, no Xbox. Weird. Again, I'm not touching that. I'm a PlayStation preferred console person. It is what it is. I know with the censorship, but it is what it is. And that is MEGAMAN Battle Network Legacy Collection. So this has been asked since 2020, and they finally did it. So 10 games, because MEGAMAN Battle Network 4, 5, and 6 are 2, which is kind of weird. I didn't even know there were 6. I thought there were only 4, but there you go. I don't know how long this GBA game, but finally I'll play them, of course, for me personally, on the PS4, because I love my trophies, or my PS5. But this game definitely fits on Nintendo Switch. If Nintendo Switch just have their own achievement, or share the achievement to the PS4 or Xbox, I don't give a shit which one. Heck, even Steam, I would consider it, but right now, they're being Nintendo. But yes, so finally, yes, I'm happy. Everyone's happy. The Battle Network Collection. There you go. Thumbs up. Kudos to Capcom. So the next one is, so you have the Pac-Man Museum for it. So they wanted a Pac-Man World Collection. Well, it didn't go there, but they actually went somewhere one up to some extent. Pac-Man World Repack. So it's a remake, not a remaster. It's a remake of Pac-Man World for the PlayStation. And it looks beautiful, the graphic, but the premise, the architect almost look the same. The only downside here is, if you saw the trailer, you saw Pac-Mom. Yes, so unfortunately for the time being, until Namco Bandai and Ad Games work something out, no Miss Pac-Man. She is getting erased for the time being due to legal issue. There's a lot of article about it, but the one I'm going to link it on the description box, and I like this one, is Mike Matei and Ryan from Talk About Games. Mike Matei basically gave his thought about it, and it's very, very informative. But yeah, gist of it is, legal issue, Ad Games owns the right, they want more money. Namco Bandai said, F you, and now you can have Pac-Mom, and a lot of people, including myself, are pissed on both sides. But for me personally, mostly on Namco Bandai, because you have got money and you're going to be like that, you're going to be dirty, you're going to do your fans dirty who are a fan of Miss Pac-Man. Yeah, shame on you. And in case with that game, you guys suck, whatever. So, moving from that one that I am interested, and that is Mario plus Rabbids Spark of Hope. So yes, Ubisoft made an oopsie. A lot of people talk about it, giving credit to Nintendo Prime. That's what I found out. Yeah, it's gonna come this October. That's a gold edition, which is all the swag. Bowser's gonna team up with you, along with that weird emo rabbit. But again, be sure what the gameplay is. Much better than the previous one. I still need to finish that one. And they're gonna have their own showcase later on this week. Again, so if you're a fan of this one, Uberty, there you go. Props. So awesome there. I'm gonna get it probably in the long run. The game's popular, but if you wait long enough, I mean, probably 2 or 3 years from now, I know it's gonna be like, well, that's long. Unless you're an Uber fan, this game is probably gonna go down real fast. Just saying there, but yeah, October 2022. So no delay, no nothing. So props there. So another one's interesting. It's a shadow drop. That is Lil Noah, Scion of Paradise for the Nintendo Switch and the PS4. Could be also on the PC, I don't know. But I just checked on their respective store, and yeah, $15. And apparently it used to be a mobile game, and now it's a pay small game. So again, kind of makes sense there. So if I have a chance, if it goes on sale, kudos. So maybe side games, when are you going to bring out in the West that mobile game for Grand Blue Fantasy? And I know you can play the Japanese version in English, but not everyone can do that weird, convoluted procedure, but it is what it is. Maybe it's going to be also in the PS4 as a free-to-play. Who knows, just saying that. But hey, at least there you go, you know, another game from side games. So another one that I'm interested in out of nowhere also is RPG Time, The Legend of Wright. And it's published by Aniplex, so that's the first time I heard about it. They usually do anime, and another hint, Aniplex is owned by Sony. Not Sony PlayStation, but Sony Entertainment, the big company. So just think about that. So it's a weird RPG with pencil drawing, and you have the skill to build something, draw something, erase something, to change the battle around the tide. So again, hey, look interesting in my opinion, but we need more info on this one. But hey, you know, something new there. So of course for this one they showed Sonic Frontier. They showed finally gameplay, battle, exploration in one video rather than the IGN one. Looks promising, and they even introduced something new, Cyber World, which is going to be a linear version of the game. You go from point A to point B. They even show like something from City, Hazard, and Green Hills. So there you go. So you got your linear stage and you got your open world. So again, hopefully this game will do at least above mediocre. Sonic Force wasn't bad, but they could have done better. But credit to Matrix Muscle, there was some story behind it. So keeping my finger crossed that this is not going to be a bad Sonic game, and that the Sonic cycle, people are going to refer to it, because they are banking on this. Like, it's going to be something new. It's going to break the curse. Hopefully. We'll just have to wait and see this. So, we also showed Animal Crossing Disneyland, which is Disney Dreamlight Valley. It's a Disney simulator game. If you like Animal Crossing, it is what it is. It's free to play. It's going to have an early access on the Switch. Again, not really my cup of tea, but to some extent, if you like Disney franchise and you like to do some simulation games, this might be for you. So the next one I'm definitely interested in. Hopefully it'll be also on the PS4 and PC, and that is Live Alive. So they show more about it, and there's going to be a demo that can transfer to the main game. Again, props to Square Enix. You play certain characters there, so I can't wait for that one. Props to them. Hopefully it will be also in the PS4 in my personal opinion. So a sequel to Dryman's Story of Season. Now it's called Friends of the Great Kingdom. So you go to another planet, I guess in space, and you got to do farm simulation with Drymon. Okay, sure, why not? So another one they showed more is, they showed this before on the Microsoft and Bethesda Minecraft Legends, so there's going to be Switch version also, so no surprise. And hopefully for this one, at least we'll be integrated with Microsoft Gamerscore achievement. They did that with Minecraft Dungeons, so why not with this one? Kind of just makes sense. Next one, Dragon Quest Treasure, the spin-off to Dragon Quest XI. You play as a young Eric and her sister. Yeah, there's something to story about that one in the main game. I still need to finish it, but again, it's sort of a Dragon Quest Joker where you're a player, you team up with monsters. It's sort of kind of this one with this game, the spin-off. So again, looks interesting. Have to wait and see. I know this was going to be multi-plat, just makes sense there. Then they also showed some montage, and one of them is, this is a weird one. This one's from Shueisha Games. Shueisha is a manga company, but they showed something. And they showed Captain Velvet Meteor, the Jump Plus Dimension. Why is it interesting? First of all, it doesn't look like an anime game, but maybe it is an anime game, who knows. It's sort of a Final Fantasy Tactic type architect, but you team up with Shueisha characters. One of them I saw on that montage, that clip trailer, is the male character from Spy X Family, the blonde guy. I have no idea whose name is. The anime I heard it's cool. Crunchyroll had dubbed it, so again, if you have a chance, go for it. But yeah, so there's gonna be crossover, sort of, so it is what it is. And then they also showed a shadow drop, not really my cup of tea, but finally people wanted this, and that is Portal Companion Collection. So finally, the Portal games are on the Switch. I tried that, it was free on Steam, and then I also have the Orange Box, played the game, didn't really last long because I couldn't really play first person. But again, if you're a fan of Portal, there you go. And then another one, a Switch exclusive. Hopefully it'll be on PlayStation, but it's also on PC. And that is Harvestelia. And it's half action RPG, half Farmville. So I think this game kind of... There was a game, the Apple Arcade, kind of like My Life a Hero, whatever. And I tried playing the game, it's weird. But yeah, so it's one of those type of game that it's Farmville meets action RPG. Again, not bad, but at least there's something for Square Enix. Hopefully there is a PS4 version, but I can see why probably that's not gonna fly there, because any type of like managerial farming type game on PS4, they don't really sell because people don't play those games to some extent. I mean, it is what it is. And then closing with this one. So a lot of people have said, including Switchforce and RG85, they said this time and time again, if you don't show this franchise to the Switch, that means they're done. That's it. And they finally listened to the Switch fan. Again, I don't care. I can play them on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. And that is Persona is going to the Switch finally. So Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 5 Royal will also be on the Switch. So of course, here's the gist. It was also first introduced in the Xbox and Bethesda showcase, Game Pass, and then later on, PlayStation's gonna have it. Now it's on the Switch. So finally, everyone can be happy, including the Switch. So does it mean that 1 and 2 is gonna be on the Switch? Possibly, because right now they're only on PlayStation console. So Persona 2, I think there's a portable version and a PS1 version. Persona 1, as of right now, I think you can get it as a PSN, but also on the PlayStation Classic, that failed plug and play. So that's it. Persona 3, people would rather have fast. As of right now, you can only get it on the PS3 as a PSN, PS2 game. That's really it. So, I mean, you can still buy it if you have your PS3. Just saying there. So, Persona 4 Golden is on the Vita. Now it's on Steam. Now it's on the console. So, finally, people wanted that. And then Persona 5 Royal, finally. So, in the case with the PS5, hopefully there's going to be some smart delivery feature. But the Xbox, the Xbox Switch, there you go. Again, frame rate wise, whatever, at least it's there. And at least Atlas is listening to them to finally calm those very agitated when it comes to this type of thing. How come the game doesn't come out? So at least now everyone's going to be happy for the time being until whatever new game. And it was like, oh, Persona 6. Oh, by the way, it's a PlayStation 5 exclusive. And then you can have, oh my gosh, again, Sony screwed everyone. Oh my gosh, Switch got screwed, Xbox got screwed, Windows got screwed, blah, blah, blah. Can't be happy. Just finally have the Persona game. Oh, the Persona 6 is exclusive to PS5 to some extent, if that happens. But again, we don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying, what if Persona 6 is the PlayStation 5 exclusive? Are they that weird? Who knows? But again, we just have to wait and see. Again, it is what it is there. So, but again, I don't know. I mean, it's just going to be Persona 6. I mean, I'm saying what the situation. What if that happens? Like Marvel, what if? So, bottom line, it's a good partner showcase. I've seen a lot of people whining about it, complaining, oh my gosh, and they showed it. So, is it a bad partner showcase? I don't think so. They showed game for everyone? Definitely. Did I enjoy it? For me personally? Definitely there. So, what was the problem? Why people hated the partner showcase? Well, they didn't know because they thought it was going to be like 2020. To some extent, that there is no, first of all, Nintendo game because, again, is that what they wanted? Who knows? But at least they showed something for everyone who's a Switch owner, especially for those Switch-only owner. Again. So I gotta give props to Nintendo what they did for this Nintendo Direct. Again, yeah, where's the Donkey Kong? Where's Mario? Where's Zelda? Blah, blah, blah. It's Zelda 2022. There's gonna be probably another big Nintendo Direct on September. Because I always say to myself, why do you need a Nintendo Direct during June just because it's E3? Which you always talk about your main one during February, March, and then September, October timeline. So I'm just saying, but again, whatever, they had something. People shouldn't really whine about it. Calling what it is, publicly on YouTube. That's it. But the bottom line is, there is something for everyone for the Switch. So even if you're a Switch-only owner, you got something for this one. So don't fret there. So yeah, it's a good Nintendo partner showcase, mini direct, whatever. A direct to direct. Awesome in my opinion there. Kudos to Nintendo what they did. So with that, I'll see you guys later.